What does raising a reader look like? Well, let's find out. Here it is. Raising a reader. They're red book bags that rotate in and out of families' homes on a weekly basis. Now, this example here shows that there is a number in the upper right-hand corner. In this example, it's number 8. There's also a red tag that says raising a reader, and the number 8 is on that as well. On the back of the tag, it can say the classroom number, the school name, something to help identify which classroom the bag belongs to. And on some bags, not all, teachers have decided that they would like an actual picture of the books that are in the bag. And that's what you see to the left of the red tag. That makes it easier for parents that are rushing to find a book in the morning, or it will actually help the children to be responsible for the book because they'll be able to see what the front cover looks like. Now, on each one of the books, you'll also find a sticker. And the sticker has the same number on it that's on the bag and on the tag. That is used to help identify which books go in which bag. The stickers also help identify the books that belong in the red bags versus the books that you have on your shelves at home or the books that you've borrowed from the library. There are so many different kinds of books that you can find in the red bag. Some of them can be bilingual, bicultural, award-winning, STEM, financial literacy, English classics, the list goes on. So as a result of the pandemic, well, I know as a parent myself, I personally did not want the red book bags coming into my home. And this was all before we knew how the virus was primarily transmitted. So now we know better. And we went back to rotating the bags into our families' homes on a weekly basis. But in order for all of us to feel safe, I've developed this protocol that if we all follow, I feel that we'll all feel safe rotating the book bags between our homes. And just some of the things on the protocol would be to please keep your books inside the book bag when not reading. This can help in so many different instances, especially if there are younger siblings who like to color on everything, or if you have a pet that likes to chew on things. Definitely keeping the books in the bag will help any accidents like that from happening. Please wash your hands before and after sharing the books. Make sure that you're enjoying the books with your children. If someone is sick while the book bag is in your home, please communicate that to the teacher so she can quarantine the book and or disinfect all the materials in the bag and the bag itself. And lastly, please return your book bags on time so it won't disrupt the book bag rotation. Now, how is it going to work? Well, every Thursday, your teacher will let each student in his or her classroom borrow a red book bag. The red book bag will stay with your child from Thursday until Tuesday morning when you will return the red book bag to the teacher, giving the teacher Wednesday to kind of go through the book bags, or if the teacher has a volunteer parent, having the volunteer parent go through the book bags to make sure that all the books are there. Now, if you are in a daycare through TK, you should have 4 books in your bag. If you are in kindergarten, 1st, 2nd, or 3rd grade, you will have 3 books in your bag. The reason being that there's one less book is because those books in elementary school are heavier in text. So back to giving the teacher or volunteer one day to go through the book bags, it also will give families 1 day extra in case they forgot to return their book bag on the Tuesday. Okay, so the idea is when you have the book bags at home, to unzip that book bag every day and read a book or 2 or 3 aloud to your child. Reason being is that by having these book sharing experiences and reading aloud, you are role modeling to your child what a reader looks like. You are role modeling how to hold a book, how to turn the pages, that you start at the top of the page and finish at the bottom, start on the left and go to the right. These are things that we kind of take for granted. We assume our children know, but they don't. They need to learn this. So they'll be learning that from you and from the teachers. Also, by reading aloud, you're teaching your child new vocabulary words. Because you're a reader, you can read books at higher levels with more complex ideas, which is background knowledge for your children. And children need background knowledge in order to comprehend. And well, there's so many other benefits, but the one that really is close to my heart is that imagine you with your child sitting on a couch, and your child feels loved and safe and happy, and then you put a book into that equation. Well, you're making a positive connection with literacy. I have a question for you. There's been some new research that shows that every household that has a child living in it should have a certain number of books in it in order for your child to be successful in school. Any guesses? Okay. All right. I'm going to tell you. The research found that every household that has a child should have a minimum of 80 books. Minimum. Now, I know that sounds like kind of crazy, and it kind of maybe you feel stressed over this high number. And they did say minimum. So in other words, it really should be more. And I bet what's going through your mind is, okay, books are an average of $10 a book. 10 times 80 is $800, then plus tax. That's crazy. But let's do the math. So if in your classroom, let's say there are 25 book bags, and in each book bag, there are 4 books. 4 times 25 is 100. So by the time all 25 book bags are rotated into your home, you will have shared 100 books with your child. For elementary school, it will be 75 books. So 4 books, you're going to go above the 80. 3 books, you're going to be 5 books below the 80. But we're not even counting your own books that you have at home or the books that you have borrowed from the library. And I guarantee that you will finish the rotation of all the bags, and then your teacher will go ahead and start that rotation again, which can be counted as new books. So I hope I put your mind at ease, and I will see you in the next video.